Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 8 game on a Red Shark, and I'm driving the British Tier 8 exploded, almost a medium tank destroyer, the Charioteer. So, it's encounter mode, and this is what's kind of interesting. It's a little bit different than the normal standard Red Shark setup with the base here quite in the middle of the map, but it's located in a slightly awkward position to shoot into and out of. But this is easily at this point my favorite tank games, and you may have heard me say before in other videos with it, because it's basically a Cromwell with a 105mm gun on it and no gun depression. But the sneakier Tier 8 tank destroyers, one of the more mobile Tier 8 tank destroyers, and this gun, well, fires APSCR standard ammunition with 268mm of penetration and .32 accuracy. It's pretty lethal. I'm taking one of my favorite positions up here, and this is actually a place where medium tanks often go, because it requires a certain amount of flexibility. And thankfully, because of its turret, the Charioteer has that flexibility. But at least for the first part of the game here, I'm just kind of sitting here, just kind of peering around, going, well, there's so many tanks out there, just need to be spotted. Very much, except for these guys back here on the heavy tank line, where I can't do anything at all. Oh, there's a pack three over there, and no shot. Oh, there's our emergency. Oh, there's a Mutz over there, but he's behind the ridge line. I can't hit him. Give me a rock. Behind a rock. See that rock right there? Yeah, that one. That was in the way. I'm still sitting here going, why can't I shoot at this Mutz? But, you know, there's a rock right there. I can't see through it. I just can't see it because there's a tree in the way. So yeah, I'm sort of spending the first part of this match just kind of futzing around trying to find shots. Oh, look, there's that rock. I'm like, oh, it's a rock. Okay, try and get a different angle. Ooh, ISTBA. Really dangerous premium tank. I don't have a shot not either because of that same rock. There is a nice shot on this team on one. Ooh, nice high roll. Immediately ducked away at the assumption that I might have been spotted, and I was, but I might not have been spotted by the shot. I might have been spotted actually by me moving away. I'm not really sure. In any case, I've successfully ducked away, and now we'll try and go back up there and light up another shot from a slightly different position. Actually, 4 mod 1 again. They're very, very tough tanks at Tier 8. A lot of people have a hard time getting damage to them. This gun, well, there's very few tanks this gun bounces off of. Looking for the shot, there's a turret, fire, it goes high. It's accurate, but that was only a 400-meter shot. It's got a fair amount of potential spread. Put a blind shot in where he was last seen. Apparently didn't hit him because he didn't die. So that team's doing alright, we're up 4-3. Western Fight's push a little bit hard, but I think they're holding their own for the moment. I can see looking for chances to help our tanks in the east push through. We have, however, lost our one and only true heavy tank. His enemy still has one of theirs. They still got the ISDA that we saw chilling on top of the ridge. Looking for the shot, trying to thread it. Oh, shot, and that went right between his turret and the hull. Well, spotted again. Get off the hill. Now I'm looking for shots into the castle. I see these guys here being pushed by a couple of super Persians. Just a pain in the ass. Oh, I think he's back in place, so I fire a shot in the clutch. Miss because of that, and don't do any damage. My list here is looking really, really dicey. 2 super Persians pushing. Oh, they're gonna. And they're bunch of flanking the 2 guys. I just don't see how I can get a shot. So I decide to fall back. Yeah, good thing too, because I'm being spotted. So, making a break for it. Yeah, people are shooting at me. I feel like if he shot at me, I should have shot at him, right? Nope, there's a rocket in the way. I think he's coming out, so I took a pump shot at him. And I'm pretty sure that actually also just hit a rocket. Or maybe a building. In any case, the western flank is definitely falling. So I decide, well, I need someplace where there's actually teammates that I can support. Looks like there are people climbing up into that ridge line. Oh, there's that IS-3A. Yeah, that was a building. Alright. That's that building. Get a shot at one of those tanks up there on that ridge. Oh, it's no building. Maybe I should just not try and drive in urban areas with this tank. I'm trying to shoot things. 6-6 now. It's looking kind of evened up, but my team's all scattered. The enemy is not as scattered. It's actually starting to look kind of ugly. Alright, the Acting Radiator is crazily enough, he's trying to advance from the enemy position. It's a tough vehicle. That might be asking a little much of your armor, buddy. Alright, well, if you're going to be something foolish, I guess I'll come back here and support you. There's an artillery over there, but I only have a clear shot. And I really want to shoot up that IS-3A. Oh, look, there's an IS-3A. Fired that with a clutch, got lucky, slam a nice big cargo, and better yet, I tracked him in the open. And the Acting Radiator goes, oh, nom, 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 and immediately starts taking it apart. Finish him. Sweet. Save the Acting Radiator, at least for more. Oop, got spotted. Gotta duck away. This M46 charge you. I need to move to a different location. Try and snipe down that M46. Something is capping. There goes the Ag Tiger. Come on out, M46. Oh, thank you. Oh, should have been the kill shot. All I get is tracks. Very irritating. There goes our Rems. Or simply tries to push to the range. 15550. Well, I'm going to shift to a different position on the ridge again, looking to use the bushes and the ridge line to protect my tank. Really also want to get a shot at that M46. He's right behind those buildings. Where I don't have a shot. Am I going to help turn this one back around? It's not looking too good. Oop. Okay, our Super Pershing is calling for help. He's being pushed by an enemy Super Pershing. What? Must have hooked high into his upper plate. Even the Super Pershing is difficult for this tank to kill. I really need. I'm trying to put these shots to his side. That one went too low. Oh, there's no Super Pershing got around behind our Super Pershing. He's in real trouble. I need to kill these guys quickly. There we go. That was the shot we needed. Alright, he's tracked. What's Bert doing? Bert's dying. That's what Bert's doing. Well, it's a shot that didn't go into our Super Pershing. Gives me a chance to finish off this one, so now we can turn his frontal armor onto this other Super Pershing. Just maybe hold him off. There we go. We'll get into him. This is first the Charioteers 4. Long range, hyper accurate sniping. Oh, dang, he's got below the ridge line. Move forward, looking for it. No, missed. Oh, there's a Chaffee up there. Oh, the Chaffee just died. That's good. Oh, there goes our Super Pershing. Oh, there's a full health SU-100Y. Here. Oh, hey, hang on. I'm the last one left. There's 5 enemies. I'm in contention for Kolobanov's medal. All right. All the skills come to the fore. Die. Now there's 4 enemies left. Okay, well, they know I'm here. There's an artillery. There's a bunch of Tyrian medium tanks. I'm not interested in hanging around here for them to just run me down. I'm getting out. I'm getting out right now. I need to try and use range and stealth to my advantage to try and take these guys out. But of course, if they get close, well, it's still basically Cromwell hull at tier 8. It's terribly fragile, and oh crap. Alright, well, we've got lots of health. That's a nice big chunk of it gone.
Permission to engage.
Good news is I still had all of my hit points, so I can afford to take some hits. Ooh, artillery! The little juke right there clearly spoofed him. He thought I was running him scared, and it flies over me. And I had taken 2 hits, down about half health, but I ripped most of that Patton's life out. Ooh, this Super Pershing. I think he just fired. And now he's not in battle anymore. 2 Korea Pattons and a Lorraine to go. Lorraine has me running scared because I don't really want to be artillery. And there's still another M46 in fairly close proximity. Sure, he's on razor thin health, but he's got lots of cover, and I'm running through an open field. Oh crap, he spotted me. Alright. Juke. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky. He shoots without being spotted. Gets spotted. He does so. I flew up my shot back at him, and amazingly, the artillery does not turn my tank into a pile of shattered wreckage. Alright, I really need to get away from that guy. I really need to open the distance, regain my primary advantages in stealth. And this tank is fast enough that even the Patton, well, it's a pretty decently agile tank. This one is still faster. Now at this point, I've looked at my little mod that tells me how much health people have, and I realized that all three enemy tanks are one shot each. So if I can take my time, spot them down one at a time, and shoot them from stealth, I can actually kill the whole team without ever being spotted. But yeah, that was a little frantic there, getting out of that close quarter situation with both a Patton Korea and a Super Pershing while being shot at by artillery. Somebody's camping. It's nice of them to ring the dinner bell like that, but we still got to be careful. If I get spotted, the artillery can still very easily finish me. So I use this bushing rock line here to creep up a little closer. Thinking I'll just dive into those bushes right up there to spot them, and suddenly, boop, I do spot them. This is where having optics on your tank is handy. Now watch this. I wait until he's behind this bush so that I will retain stealth, pop the shot into him, and take him out. Alright. So the other Pat was last seen by me down in the village there, and Lorraine was last seen up in northeast corner. I think I'm going to take care of that artillery. I know he's a one-shot. He's running about 200 health left because he took damage, I think, from being attacked by... Well, I see two tank wrecks next to his old position, so he had to shotgun some people. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to start looking for him there, and then work my way down the A line, hunting for the artillery. I'm praying I don't accidentally stumble across some Pat Korea along the way. I do have the health to take a hit from the Pat Korea if I need to. I could probably take 2 hits from Pat Korea without dying, assuming I don't get ammo raptors because it wasn't like that. So I'll come up here. I know that Lorraine was last seen right down in there, but if he's in there, he's down at the very bottom where you can't see him until you're almost right smack down on top of him. So I'm trying to make my approach stealthily, avoiding hitting trees, hitting walls, anything that might give away my approach to the artillery. Right in there. Yep, there he is. Oh god, he's looking at me. Die. Oh, okay. Clutched that shot, which is very risky. But RNG says, yeah, you can have that. And take him down. And the last time enemy is nice enough to tell me that he is somewhere near the cap circle. With 600 health to his, I think it's like 87, I'm not feeling very worried about being able to kill him. But just to make sure, I'm going to load a Hess shell. Why Hess shell? Well, it has a blast radius, and the APCR is nice, but there is a couple spots on the Pershing that are directly capable of absorbing this hit without taking any damage. It tracks the gun manlet. But with Hess, I'll have a blast radius, and I should do enough splash damage to him, even if I accidentally shoot one of these non-damaging areas to take him out. Alright, so it's really a question of which side of the capsule is on the near side or the far side. So on the near side, I'm just going to roll in on him to try to blow his head off, but he's not. So I'm like, alright, he's on the other side. So I come over side that will allow me to maximize or minimize the amount of time my gun is exposed, take my hit, and shoot him cleanly to finish the match. Let's take a look at the post-game stats of that one. Wasn't that a crazy match? And it's kind of nicely reflected right here on the results screen, of course. Mastery badge, yay! High caliber Top Gun, and of course that one medal that I think pretty much every World Tanks driver would love to get his hands on, at least one of the Kolobanov's medal. I'm actually not sure. I think that's my 8th Kolobanov's, maybe? I'm not really sure. In any case, not precisely the most stellar play ever in the Charioteer, particularly in the beginning, but playing it safe meant I had all my health at the very end and was able to pull a win out of a slightly awkward situation, particularly when I found myself brawling with both the Super Pershing and the Korea Patton. Not quite the same time, but pretty darn close. Look at the team stats, we'll see that, well, actually, the team didn't do too badly. I mean, some of us the team, our Super Pershing, our Korea Pattons, the IS-6. Some people actually with between 1,000 and 2,000 damage on my team. Matter of fact, I'm rather surprised that some of them aren't placed higher, though. appears I forgot to put these in order by experience because, for example, their top player by experience, Milo Pau with in the Super Pershing, is placed third for some reason. He did 3,500 damage. I mean, that's a very impressive total, particularly considering how pathetic this Super Pershing's gun can be. But here at Tier 8, a little bit less of a problem than it is when it finds itself facing off with Tier 9 tanks. Gosh, but yeah, just crazy, nutty, what the heck is going on sort of kind of match. Anyways, the Charioteer, I was able to leverage its advantages. It's fairly fast-firing, extremely powerful L7A1 105mm gun. It's decent stealth, and the fact that it's turreted, which allows me to engage from angles that would say the Jagdpanther 2, I just would have been completely helpless, and the other team would have gotten to shoot at me freely. All I could have done was either turn to face them or run away. For example, the close range engagement with the M46, I would have to choose there. Do I want to shoot back, or do I want to try and escape? If I try to escape, he's going to shoot me 2, maybe 3 times before I can make it away. He could have tracked me, and I would have been stuck and helpless and died. More likely, I would have turned into him. I would have tried to face hug him. Super Pershing would show up my flank, and I probably would have killed one of them. Maybe I even could have killed both of them, but my tank would have been much worse off than the Charioteer, which was able to engage while still moving, if only intermittently, towards a place where I could get the tank back into its own environment, get it to range, and start picking them off from where they could not detect my tank. So it's just the sheer flexibility of the Charioteer, just thanks to that turret, that often allowed it to pull games that I think most other tank destroyers would have found awkward. And the personal stats screen, yeah, my marksmanship needs a little bit of work with this tank, though I did fire a couple shots that I said, these might score a hit, but a couple shots there that just did not go where I expected them to. Fired 24 shots, only got 17 hits. I guess what was that? That's 7 shots. This tank, not very good. And only got 14 pens with 268mm penetration. Silly Super Pershing. That's pretty much what's causing the trouble. Despite this, still managed to pull off almost 4,500 damage. Just over half of that is done at long range, because that's what the Charioteer is really for. Got myself a small amount of detecting and detracting damage, and yeah, came out of that one pretty good about it. Actually got 20,000 credits profit and a nice 2,000 experience win. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching that battle. Good game and good